What's up? First of all, fuck St. Patrick. May you rot and shit and piss forever, eternally. Second of all, the wind was synchronized again today. It is every day, but I was just outside. The wind was synchronizing. And it's crazy how intricate it is, because it'll it'll blow things around synced. Like bags will blow around the wind synced. Pieces of paper will be blowing around on the ground synced. Leaves will be blowing around on the ground synced. And in the air synced and shit. And plastic cups and just a bunch of shit will be blowing around synced. Like the intersection right before I got to my apartment a minute ago, there was a piece of cardboard on the ground, and it comes out in front of me when I walk up to the intersection. And then it's just sitting there on the street, and then when I walk by it, it blows away right next to me. And then a piece of paper flew out in front of me at another intersection. And then I swear they'll be blowing my hat off my head synced. It happened a couple of times. A car drove by me and my hat flies off at the same time. Or right when I walk up to an intersection, it'll get really windy and my hat will fly off. And I think they do it on purpose. They make the wind blow up under my hat synced and knock my hat off. I swear they do it, because they just be blowing shit around in the wind synced. Like I said, it's they can just intricately move the wind around. It's crazy. So my hat blew off a couple times like that, and then the wind was sinking the whole time I was out there, pretty much. There's a couple of moments where the wind would die down for a few minutes, a couple minutes maybe, and then it would come back and it would be synced again. And then I haven't been seeing any cops the last few days. Like a week ago or whatever, I was seeing a bunch of cops for a week straight or something. I was seeing a bunch of cops every day. But then the last few days, I haven't seen any cops at all. But then yesterday I saw a state trooper or something, and then today I saw a sheriff, a state trooper, and 3 cops. So the cops are back. And then yesterday I was walking by this parking lot, and there's these 2 guys standing in the parking lot, where the Salvation Army used to be. And I'm walking on the Norfolk Avenue side, on the sidewalk. I'm just walking by the parking lot on the sidewalk, and they're standing over by the police station side of the parking lot, and they're standing just standing on the parking lot, and the one guy is like this, holding his arm out like this, or he might have been pointing, I don't know. But he's just standing there like that, and he's just standing there talking to this other guy. And then right when I walk by him, they start walking. And they're they're facing the same way that I'm walking. They start walking with me. And then today I was at my grandma's house picking up her dog poop for her. And I have the bag sitting on the ground, the garbage bag, and it was right when I scoop it up, the garbage bag blows away. I swear the wind synced it just to troll me, because it wasn't windy until that moment, till that exact moment. It just blows away, and I'm the fuck. They just be trolling me with the wind all the time and blowing my hat off and shit. So I was gonna record, but it was windy, like I said, so you wouldn't be able to hear, like, you might not be able to hear what I'm saying. And then my battery wasn't full, so I didn't really feel like recording. Plus, I just don't really feel like recording that much lately, because I've been on a spree of recording, and then I don't know. But I just thought I'd come on here and say a few things about the sync things. There's always things to say. There's probably a bunch of things I forgot to say. And I'll remember it after I end the video, and I'll be like, shit, I should have said that too. I could write things down more, I guess. There's just always a million things. I saw these cement trucks sinking on me when I was walking home a minute ago. And, like, this one cement truck, he's like, I think he's pouring the cement or whatever, and then it turns off next to me. And then the other one took off next to me, and then he drives by me synced. What else happened recently? Let me think. Seen a lot of sync birds, I know that. A lot of sync dogs barking, I know that. I saw a lady walking a dog. It was a Shih Tzu. I think, like, a lot of the time when I see stalkers, it's Shih Tzus. Like, I don't know if that means anything or what. It seems like a lot of them have Shih Tzus, though. So I don't know what that's about, but I don't know. But, like, most of them have small dogs, though, or, like, it seems like, I don't know if it's most of them, but a lot of them have small dogs, like a Shih Tzu or like a Chihuahua or like a Corgi or like like a small cute dog, you know, like it's like, isn't it supposed to be like intimidating or something? Isn't that like the point of the dog stalkers? It's just funny to me. And they'll have cars drive by with a dog in the window to sync on me. Like, every time I see a car with a dog in it, it's at a sync moment. And then sometimes they'll be barking right when they drive by me. And then, like, the one video the other day is just a white car with a dog in it. And it just barks when it drives by me, and it wasn't barking before or after that. It's just right when it drives by me. It was like, "Arr, arr." But the entire time I'm talking, I see a bunch of sync cars out my window, of course. Driving by on the street constantly, doing color patterns and shit. And I saw a couple of people walking by synced on the sidewalk. And I see a bunch of chemtrails in the sky. And the sync birds are gonna be here any second. And the sync bugs, maybe. Real shit. My water heater just turned off, synced. Last night I woke up in the middle of the night and it was quiet at first, and I go in the bathroom, then I come out, and then my neighbor coughed, and then I forget what else happened. I think my water heater turned on, synced, and then something else, I forget, at like 3 a.m. But I don't think there's been any sirens today yet. There was a train this morning, though. There's a train horn. Maybe there was a siren in it. I don't remember. But I just see a bunch of synced cars driving by on the streets right now. That's it. When I go out in the hallways, when I go in the hallway in my apartment, there's people meet me synced in the hallway from my apartment building. Either my neighbor or whoever else down the hall. They meet me at the doorway, synced up of the hallway or whatever. Not when I came back, though. Not when I got back home. But I think every other time I went out in the hallway. I see these 3 birds flying up. And the one turned around next to me and flew the other way, and the other 2 flew the other way. Or he turned around right in front of me, I mean. And then I see another bird, and he's flying over the intersection as a whitey's driving through it. And then I was walking by this business today, and they had some power tool inside of it, like a saw or drill or something going off, synced a bunch of times as I walked up the street. There's a car coming, he's gonna park next to me or something. He's parking next to me, and I see a truck driving out on the street. It's probably synced with him. So I think that's a long enough video now. Because if I make it any longer, it'll take me 8.5 hours to upload it to YouTube. So I think that's a long enough video right now. So who knows what's gonna happen next? I see a guy walking with a backpack. Is he gonna sync? There's a banging sound. I don't know if you hear that. There's some banging sound right when he walked outside. He's like, sing, sing.